This is the Divoom Times Frame, a Wi-Fi digital photo frame and floating smart desk display that features a transparent IPS screen to create a stunning 3D-like visual depth. In this video, I'm going to show you how this unique display can upgrade your desk setup and whether its combination of pixel art and productivity tools make it a worthy device to be in your office. Let's get into it. My name is Patrick, and this is Everyday Tech for everyday people. Today, we're looking at the Times Frame from Divoom. Now, full disclosure, Divoom did reach out to me and provided this unit for a review. Although they did provide this to me for free, they're not seeing this video before it goes up. All my opinions are my own. Straight out of the box, the first thing that grabs you is the transparent display. It's a 10.1-inch screen with a 1080p resolution, but because of the way it's layered, the images actually look like they're floating in midair. It also features a full color ambient light on the side, which syncs up with what's going on the screen to enhance that depth and atmosphere. Now on the other side, you'll find some physical dials, which allow you to manually adjust the brightness and also change the mode of the display, which has a nice tactile touch. This does come in black, pink, and beige to match your specific aesthetic. Now, one thing I'll note is it does include a USB-C cable, but not a charging brick, so you're going to have to supply that yourself. Like most Divoom products, the heart of this device is the free Divoom app. This is how you'll manage the display, and it does support Wi-Fi 6, which means you'll get a stable, high-speed communication on both a 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz bands. Now, the Times Frame really serves two main purposes. First, as a digital frame. Now, with 64 gigabytes of built-in storage, it can hold up to 700,000 images or 6,000 minutes of video. Now, unlike many other smart frames, there is no subscription, so your memories stay local and private. And then next, this can serve as a smart desk dashboard. Now you can choose over 400 clock designs or set up different live widgets, and it could display the weather, finance tickers, calendars, countdown timers, and even your channel's live subscriber count. Although I had mixed results doing that, it's just basically the way they kind of implement it as well. Now in my testing, the 1080p resolution looks incredibly sharp for a desk display. Now you can customize the mood of the screen by using the included backing cards. Now there's one that's has a solid light. There's other different kind of cards that you can do for that more transparent floating vibe. You can really customize it to the way you want. But one minor annoyance I found is the way to kind of change the brightness. You really have to manually change the brightness using either the app or the knobs. It does have an automatic dimming timer for night use, but the manual dial is kind of the fastest way to change the adjustment, both on the ambient light with the RGB lighting and the actual brightness of the display. Now there's no auto dimming or ambient light sensor that auto dims the display. So what's the verdict? At a price point of around $180 to $199, the Divoom Times Frame is definitely a premium desk accessory. Now, there are a few places or a few people that I would recommend this to. First, it's the creators and gamers who want a unique display on your desk, either to display your sub count or some kind of pixel art. Now, for remote workers who need a glance board for weather, stocks, and to-do reminders, this might be an option. But if you're a gift giver looking for something with a wow factor that doesn't require a monthly subscription, this might be the one for you. If you're looking for a basic digital frame, this might be overkill. But for a futuristic, all-in-one desk dashboard, it's hard to beat this aesthetic. Now, thanks again to Divoom for sending this out to me. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button. My name is Patrick, and this is Everyday Tech for everyday people. Until the next one, see ya.